Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Donna. I'm going to be your instructor today. We have a mat Pilates flow. All you're going to need for today is a ball, which is optional, and some ankle weights. We don't need any of the props just yet. We're going to go ahead and get started in child's pose. Opening our knees nice and wide, walking your hands all the way out in front of you. Letting your forehead rest down on the mat. Take a big inhale through your nose. And a big exhale through your mouth. Inhale, letting your belly fall to the earth. And exhale, pulling your belly button to spine. Inhale through the nose. And exhale like you're blowing air out of a straw. Inhale, feeling your ribs expand and separate. And exhale, knit your ribs together. Feel your side body get a little bit smaller. 2 more breaths just like this. Big inhale. And big exhale. Last one, your biggest inhale. And your biggest exhale. Gently begin to walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, planting your right palm over left, feeling a stretch all through the right side of your body. On your inhale, maybe you walk your hands a little bit further to the left, feeling the stretch from your shoulder down into your hip. Walk your hands back through center. And then over to the right side of your mat, left palm goes on top of right. Feeling the stretch this time in the left side of your body, feeling your ribs separate and expand. Walk your hands back through center. Reach one last time, nice and long through your fingers. And then walk your hands in, shift your weight onto your hands and knees. Inhale, arch your belly, lift your head and look up. Exhale, round your spine, gaze goes to your navel. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look down. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look down. Last one, big inhale. And big exhale. Come back through center. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Full body stretch. Exhale, thread the needle under, but don't land your shoulder. Just unwind and reach right back up. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread. 1 more. Big inhale. Exhale, land your right shoulder down onto the mat. Press into your left palm to feel the twist. For 3. For 2. On 1, unwind, reach your right hand up to the sky. Right palm comes down, left arm extends up to the ceiling. Inhale, thread the needle under, but we don't land. Inhale, unwind, reach all the way up. Exhale, thread the needle under. 1 more big inhale. And exhale, thread the needle under and land your shoulder on the mat. You're here for 3. Press into your right palm to feel the stretch for 2. Last one. Unwind, reach your arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, your palm comes down onto the mat. Walk your knees through your hands and extend your legs out long in front of you on the mat. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up overhead, full body stretch. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Holding here for 3. For 2. On 1, stack your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms come to shoulder height. We're going to tuck our tailbone under and slowly lower down to the mat 1 vertebrae at a time. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hug both knees into your chest. Give them a tight squeeze. Hands come to either one of your knees and begin to draw circles with your knees away from each other for 3. For 2. On 1, reverse the direction for 3. For 2. Last 1, hug both knees into your chest. Exhale, crunch your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Extend both arms up overhead. Extend both legs out forward. Inhale. Exhale, circle everything back in through center. Inhale, extend your legs as low as they can go while maintaining your core. Exhale, everything through center. Head, neck, and shoulders stay lifted. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle it in. Extend for 4. And circle. Extend for 3. Circle it in. Extend for 2. Extend for 1. Circle everything back in through center. Give yourselves one last tight squeeze. And then when you're ready, go ahead and place your ankle weights on. Ankle weights are on. We have our ball. We're going to lay down on our backs and extend both legs up to the ceiling. The ball is going to come in your right hand. Left hand is going to come behind your neck for support. And I want you to really let your head hang heavy in your hand. Ball is going to come just below your knee to start. Exhale, you're going to roll the ball up your left leg while you lower the right leg straight down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press into the ball as you twist over to the left. Right leg lowers. Inhale, right leg lifts, and you lower back down through center. Whoa, I almost lost the ball and we just started. You roll over to the side and come back through center. Make sure you're really pressing into that ball so that you're engaging your core, and lower it down. If you don't have a ball, you can just reach your hand up for your toes and lower all the way back down. You reach and come back through center. We're here for 5. Really try and think about getting those right shoulder blades up off the mat. You're here for 4. And lower. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. On 1, you're going to hold the twisted position. Tiny circles with your leg for 10. Right leg. 9. 8. The size of a tennis ball. For 7. 6. 5. See if you can twist a little bit deeper. For 4. 3. 2. On 1, reverse the direction. For 10. 9. Make sure you're pushing into that ball with your right hand. Your head is hanging heavy in your left hand. For 4. 3. 2, stay here on 1, pulse the ball for 10, 9, 8, you're pressing into it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower it down, come back through center. The ball is going to come behind your left knee. Both hands are going to interlace behind your neck for support. Squeeze the ball for dear life so that we don't lose it. You're going to exhale, crunch your head, neck, and shoulders up, bend your right knee in. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Extend your right leg out. Left leg stays exactly where it is. You're just squeezing the ball. So we extend everything out. Exhale, crunch everything in back through center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Make sure that when you crunch up, you're using your core to get your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Think about pulling your ribs down toward your hips. Not about bending your neck. Your head should be hanging heavy in your hands. We're here for 3 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend for 2. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend for 1. Extend it out and hold. Exhale, crunch your head, neck, and shoulders up and stay here. Just the legs are going to swap. You're going to swap and tap your left toes down. Right leg lifts straight up. Lower the right leg. Left knee pulls in. Tap the left toes down. Right leg lifts. Pull the left knee in, right leg lowers. We swap and lower. Head, neck, and shoulders stay lifted. See if you can lift them up another inch. You tap and lower. Tap and lower. For 5. For 4. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, we're going to combine the moves. So you're going to exhale, bend your right knee in, extend your right leg long, lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Swap and switch. Bend it in, extend it out. Swap and switch. Bend it in, extend it out. Swap, switch. Bend it in, extend it out. Swap, and switch. We're here for 5. Swap and switch. You're here for 4. Swap and switch. You're here for 3. Remember, your head is hanging heavy in your hands. You're lifting from your core. Last 2. My abs are starting to wake up for 1. We hold it out. You're going to squeeze into the ball for 10, 9, 8. Right leg is long. Left leg is squeezing the ball. If you need to, you can drop your right toes for support. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay here on 1. Keep the squeeze in the ball. Tap your left toes down. Exhale, lift them right back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. For 6. Squeezing into the ball for 5. Head is hanging heavy in your hands for 4. We tap the toes down, lift back up through center for 3. Last 2. Hold it up on 1. Pulse your abs up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Remember, lifting from the core, not the neck, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee and lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Oh my gosh. I forgot how hard that was. We have all that over to the other side. So the ball is going to come in your left hand now. Right hand comes behind your neck for support. Both legs are extended up toward the ceiling. Right hand is behind your neck. Exhale, crunch your head, neck, and shoulders over to the right. Left leg lowers. Inhale and come back through center. Exhale, we crunch over to the right. Left leg lowers. Inhale, come back through center. We're rolling the ball up and pressing into the ball and lowering back down through center. Exhale, crunch and twist. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 5 and lower. Exhale, lift for 4 and lower. Exhale, lift for 3 and lower. Trying to get your left shoulder blades up off the mat for 2. On 1, we hold it here, tiny circles with the left leg for 10, 9, 8, 7. You're pressing into the ball for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse the direction for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the legs where they are. Pulse the ball, press into it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee and lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Ball's coming behind your right leg this time. Both hands interlaced behind your neck for support. Exhale, crunch up. Head, neck, and shoulders are lifted. Inhale, extend your left leg out. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Exhale, crunch through center. Inhale, lower and extend. Exhale through center. Inhale, lower and extend. Exhale through center. Inhale, lower and extend. Exhale, crunch for 5 and lower. Exhale, crunch for 4 and lower. Exhale, crunch for 3 and lower. If at any point this gets to be too much, you can always lower your right toes down. Exhale, crunch for 2. Exhale, crunch for 1. Hold it here. You're extending your left leg out, and we're going to do the leg swap. You tap the right toes down, left leg lifts, right knee pulls in, left leg lowers. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. You can always keep your right toes down and just do the leg lift. We're here for 4. For 3, we're squeezing the ball so we don't lose it. For 2, make sure your head is hanging heavy in your hands. You're lifting from your core. Last 1. And now we add the 2 together. Exhale, bend your left knee in, head, neck, and shoulders lift. Head, neck, and shoulders lower, left leg extends long. Exhale, crunch it up, left leg lifts straight up, right toes come down. Right toes pull in, left leg lowers. We bend it in, extend it out. Swap and lower. In, out. Swap and lower. In, out. Swap and lower. In, out, swap, lower. We're here for 4, out, swap, lower. For 3, out, swap, lower. For 2, out, swap, lower. Last one, out, swap, lower and hold. Squeeze the ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here on one. Keep the squeezing the ball. Tap your right toes down. Exhale, lift them right back up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Wow, this is painful. Tap and lift. Remember, you can drop your left toes down if you need support. We tap and lift. We're here for 4. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. On 1, we hold it in. Pulse your abs up for 10, 9. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Go ahead and remove the ball. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Full body stretch. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Arch your back to release your spine and your core. Hold here for 1 breath in and 1 breath out. Exhale, lift your arms above your chest. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly peel yourselves all the way up. Inhale and exhale, forward fold over your legs, holding here for 3, for 2, on 1, unroll, and you're gonna meet me on your right knee. Right palm is down on the mat, ball is in your left hand. In our side kneeling position, ball is extended up to the sky, shoulders are rolled back, so make sure you're not hunching forward. You're gonna exhale, float your left toes up, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, lift, lower. Make sure your shoulders stay rolled back and that your upper body is staying completely still, so you're only floating your leg as high as you can go while maintaining your upper body. Exhale, lift for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. You're going to point and sweep your left toes forward, flex and pull them back to be in line with your hip. Point and sweep your left toes forward, flex and pull them back. Point and sweep forward, flex and pull it back. You're here for 5. Flex and pull it back. You're here for 4. Flex and pull it back. You're here for 3. Flex and pull it back. Last 2. Flex and pull it back. Last 1. Flex, pull it back and hold. Now you're bending and connecting. Left elbow, left knee. Extend the ball up overhead. Left leg extends out long. Left elbow, left knee. And we extend it out. Left elbow, left knee. Extend everything out. Make sure that your core stays engaged. You're using your breath. Exhale, connect. Inhale, extend. We're here for 4. And extend. You're here for 3. And extend. You're here for 2. Last 1 like this, and we're gonna add on. You're connecting left elbow, left knee. Extend it out. Ball comes to the mat, rotate down, Pilates push up, lower your chest and lift your leg, come back up through center and open out to the side. We connect, left elbow, left knee, extend, ball comes down, rotate your chest down, pivot your knee, lower your chest, lift, and come back through center. If the ball is too much instability, you extend, place the ball down, Pilates push up, lower your chest, lift, come back through center, grab the ball. We connect, extend, ball comes down. Make sure that you're squeezing your core and squeezing your glutes so that your whole body lowers in a line. So that means that your leg lifts while your chest lowers. You're not just lowering your chest, your whole body follows through center. We're here for 4 more. Connect, extend, ball comes down, hug your elbows in, lower your chest, press into your palms, lift up, come back through center, extend. We're here for 3. Ball comes down, rotate, Pilates push up, press it up, come back through center, reach the ball up. You're here for 2. Ball comes down. We lower the chest, press right back up, and open out to the side. You're here for 1. Ball comes down, lower the chest, press it up, stay here. We're lowering down onto our right forearm. Ball stays underneath our left hand. We exhale. You're gonna bend your left knee, left leg stays at that 90-degree angle. Open your left leg out to the side, fire hydrant. Inhale, lower. You're pressing into the ball. Open and close. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Make sure you're pressing into your right elbow so you're not sinking down into your right shoulder. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And your left palm is pressing into that ball. You're here for 5. Exhale, lift for 4. Exhale, lift for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. On 1, we add on. You exhale, fire hydrant out to the side. Extend your left leg straight. Bend your left knee. Close the fire hydrant. Open, extend, bend, close. Open, extend, bend, close. Lift, extend, bend, close. You're pressing into the ball. Make sure that you're not arching in your upper body. So you're lifting up from your belly button. You're not here, you're here. We're here for 3 more. Lift, extend, bend, close. You're here for 2. Extend, bend, close. You're here for 1. Extend and hold. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8. Notice how my upper body is completely still for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep your leg back, step it out. Low plank, arms stay exactly where they are. Your chest starts facing down to the mat. Then you're gonna drop your hips over, rotate, your chest is now facing the side of the room. Firm up your weight in your left leg. Right knee pulls in. Right knee steps out. We come back to low plank. You drop it to the side. Right knee in. Right knee out. Come back through center. Again, if the ball is too much instability, get rid of the ball. Same thing on the ground. If one forearm is too much, drop it to both forearms. We're here for 4 more. Come through center. Drop your hips. Right knee in, right knee back. You're here for 3. Drop it to the side. Right knee in, right knee back. You're here for 2. Drop it to the side. Right knee in, right knee back. You're here for 1. Hold it here to the side, just the knee. In, back, in, back, in, back. I know it hurts. I'm starting to shake too. We're here for 5, for 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Bottom knee down if you need. We're lifting the left palm up to the sky. You can be here in a modified side plank, or you can step it all the way out to your side plank. Wherever you are, we're gonna thread the needle under and extend it up to the sky. Thread the needle and extend. I forgot my hair clip today, so my hair is all over the place. We thread the needle and extend. Reach the ball all the way under. Lift your hips, lower your hips, reach your ball up to the sky. We're here for 5 more. You're here for 4. Make sure you roll your shoulders all the way back every single time for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it up. Pulse your hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Maybe now you step out to the side plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it all the way back down. Flip it out to your child's pose. Use the ball to walk your hands all the way out. Let your head hang heavy in between your arms. You have 3 breaths to take whatever you need. A big inhale through the nose. A big exhale through your mouth. Take a sip of water. And then we have all of that over to the other side. I want to remind you guys that if at any point anything seems too crazy, the first thing I want you to do is drop the props before you drop and change whatever the movement is. So we're going to reach our right arm up overhead. Ball is in your right hand. Exhale, we're going to float our right leg up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right leg lifts. Inhale, lower. Notice how my upper body is completely still. I'm not trying to get my right leg up as high as I can. I'm just lifting it enough to where I can still maintain my upper body. Think about squeezing your glute up at the top as you lift your leg. Inhale, lower. You're here for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. We point and sweep our right leg forward, flex and pull it back. You might notice that one side is a little bit tighter than the other. For me, it's this leg. So we point and sweep it forward, flex and pull it back. Make sure your shoulders stay completely rolled back. We're here for 5. Notice how my point, it only goes here instead of fully in front of my hip like I did with my left leg. That's totally fine and super normal. That's why we work both sides. We're here for 2 more. Last one, and now we're connecting. Right elbow, right knee. Extend your right arm up overhead. Extend your right leg out long. Right elbow, right knee. Extend everything out. Connect and extend. Make sure that your left palm stacks directly underneath your shoulder so it's not too far out. We're here for 5. You're here for 4. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, we add on, we connect, extend. Ball comes to the mat, we rotate our chest down. Pilates push-up. Squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes first. Engage everything. Then lower your chest. Press it right back up, and then open out to the side. We connect, elbow to knee, extend, ball comes down, rotate down, squeeze everything, press it up, and open out to the side. Remember, you can always get rid of the ball for the push-up. Drop the ball, lower your chest, lift, and open out to the side. We're here for 5. Ball comes down, lower your chest, lift, open out to the side. You're here for 4. Come back through center, lower, lift, open out to the side. You're here for 3. Ball comes down, lower, lift, open out to the side. You're here for 2. I feel like with my bob flailing around everywhere, I'm really gonna look like Lord Farquaad in this video, but it's fine. We're here for 1. We come down, lower the chest, lift the chest, and we stay with our chest rotated down. We're lowering down onto our left forearm. Right knee comes in. Exhale, open your right leg out to the side. Inhale, lower, fire hydrants. We're pressing into the ball as we lift. Inhale, lower. Notice how I'm pulling up from my belly button, so I'm not arching here. I'm engaging my core. Pressing into the ball will help with that. You lift and lower. Exhale, lift for 5. Exhale, lift for 4. Exhale, lift for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift for 1, and we add on. Exhale, lift. Extend, bend, lower. Exhale, lift. Extend, bend, lower. This side hurts so much more. Bend, lower. We're here for 5. Extend, bend, lower. Lift for 4. Extend, bend, lower. Lift for 3. Extend, bend, lower. Lift for 2. Extend, bend, lower. Lift for 1. Extend and hold. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep it back. Step it out. Low plank. We've been here before. We drop our hips over to the left. Left knee pulls in. Left leg steps back. Come back through center. Drop your hips to the left. Left knee in. Back through center. Left. In. Back. Center. So my right leg is a little bit more weak, but I think my left arm is stronger because this feels easier on this side. We're only here for 4 more. Drop. Pull it in. Extend it back through center for 3. Pull it in. Step it back through center. Last 2. In. Back. Center. Last 1. Just the knee now. In. Back. In. Back. In. Back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your left knee down. We're in a modified side plank, or you can step it all the way out to the side plank if you're feeling crazy. Your right arm extends up to the sky. We lift our hips, thread the needle under, unwind, reach it up for the sky. Thread the needle and lift. Thread the needle and lift. Lift your hips, reach your hand all the way under, roll your shoulders all the way back when you come out through center. We're here for 5. And reach. You're here for 4. And reach. For 3. And reach. Last 2. Reach it up. Last 1, reach it up and hold. Pulse your hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7. My hair definitely looks crazy for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it all the way back down. And flip it over, finding your child's pose. Once again, walk your knees out nice and wide. Roll out with the ball. And feel the stretch all in your upper body. Roll it out a little bit more. Sit your hips back. Feel it in your spine and your hips. You're here for 3 breaths. Last 2. Last 1, in through the nose. Out like you're blowing air out of a straw. Roll the ball in. Ball comes in between your legs. Hands come down onto the mat. Find your tabletop position. Palms are directly under your shoulders. Knees are stacked under your hips. You're squeezing the ball. Tuck your toes under. Exhale. Float your knees up off the mat. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Notice how my core is engaged and I'm not arching anywhere in this movement. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. You're here for 5. For 4. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, we tap right, center, left, center. Right, center, left, center. Really get a good grip on the floor with your fingers. That'll help you stay lifted. Notice how my knuckles are a little bit lifted and I'm pressing in with the tips of my fingers. We're here for 3. Last 2. Last 1, we come through center, hold it here, squeeze the ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back, find your pike. Difference between pike and down dog. I'm not pressing my chest to my feet. My core is engaged. Heels stay lifted. Think about pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Find this position. Reach your right hand for your left ankle. Come back through center. Lower it down. Drop your hips over to the left. Right hand comes behind your ear. Come back through center. We reach and press it back. Right hand, left ankle. Through center. Open to the side. Center. Reach back. Lower. Open to the side. Center. Back. Lower. To the side. Center. For 5. Lower. To the side. Center. For 4. Lower. To the side. Center. For 3. Lower. To the side. Center. For 2. Lower. To the side. Center. Last 1. Lower to the side and hold. Squeeze the ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Same thing other side. We press it back. Left hand reaches for your right ankle. Come back through center. Drop your hips over to the right. Left hand lifts and lower it down. We press it back. Lower. Open to the side. Center. Press it back. Lower. Side. Center. Back. Lower. Side. Center. For 4. Lower. Side. Center. For 3. Lower. Side. Center. For 2, I forgot to mention if you need to drop your knees, you definitely can. Back, center. Last 1, hold it here, squeeze the ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Grab the ball. And you're gonna meet me seated on your butt. Ball is gonna come on the mat. We're gonna lay down onto our backs, last little part here, and then we're done. Simple like that. Ball is gonna come underneath your right heel. Get comfortable on the ball. Arms are resting down at your side for support. They're there to ground you. You can press into your arms. I want you to use your hands and your arms. Ball of your right foot is down on the mat. Exhale, press into your heel. I lifted my left leg. The left leg stays down to start. I want you to just get comfortable in your bridge. Make sure that your ribs are not flared out up here. Push all the air out like you're blowing air out of a straw. Ribs hug in. Belly button pulls down. Pelvis is tilted under. So if I put like a little blueberry here, it would roll down to my face. If I was like this, the blueberry would have to hop over my head. We want it to roll all the way down. Arms are down at your side. Tuck your tailbone under and slowly lower all the way down to your mat. We roll all the way up to the top. Pause at the top of your bridge and lower it all the way back down. Roll all the way up to the top. Lower it all the way back down. One more slow. And we pick up the pace. You lift and lower. Lift and lower for 8. For 7. For 6. For 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, we add on. When you press your hips up, you're going to lift your left leg up to tabletop. Lower your left toes, lower your hips down. Press up, lift up. Lower it down. Press up, lift up. Lower it down. You're here for 5. For 4. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, hold it up. Extend your left toes forward to the front. Bend them back in. Extend it forward. Bend it in. You're squeezing your right glute to keep your hips lifted. See if you can lift them up another inch without flaring your ribs. We're here for 5. Extend it forward. Bend it in. For 4. For 3. Last 2. Last 1. Stay here. Extend your left leg up to the ceiling. Point and lower your left leg to hover. Flex and lift it right back up. Ooh, I almost fell there. Point and lower. Flex and lift. Remember, we can get rid of the ball if we need to. Point and lower. Flex and lift. Point and lower. Flex and lift. For 4. And lift. For 3. Lift. For 2. Lift. Hold it up on 1. Pulse your hips up for 10. 9. 8. Squeeze your right butt cheek. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lower it all the way back down to the mat. My arms were on fire now. My right leg is on fire. We got to even it out. Same thing over to the other side. Ball is going to come underneath your left heel. Find stability on the ball. For me, the more I arch my foot, so the more it's like upright, the more stability I have on the ball. Ball of your foot is down on the floor. Arms are resting down at your side. We're doing it nice and slow. We roll all the way up to the top and tuck and lower it all the way down. You roll all the way up, lower it all the way down. Make sure that your feet are hips width distance so they're not too close and they're not too far apart. Toes are pointing forward so your feet aren't turned out and they're not rotated in. You lower all the way down, roll all the way up. We're here for 3 more like this. Roll it all the way down and all the way up. Last 2. Last 1, and we pick up the pace. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. For 3. For 2. On 1, we add on. We lower our hips down. Press into the ball of your left foot. Right leg lifts to tabletop. When you press your hips up, right toes come down, your hips tap down. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, for 5, for 4, last 3, press into the ball of your left foot to get up, squeeze your left butt cheek. See if you can lift your hips up another inch for 2. Hold it up on 1. We extend our right leg forward, bend your right knee in. We go forward and in, forward and in, for 5, for 4, last 3, last 2, on 1. We flex and lift the toes up, stack over your hip, point and lower. Flex and lift, point and lower. Flex and lift, point and lower. Lift your hips up another inch, but don't flare out your ribs. We're here for 4, for 3, last 2, last 1. Hold it up, pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips all the way down to the mat. Go ahead and remove the ball. Hug your knees into your chest, give them a tight squeeze, and begin to draw circles with your knees, going in this direction. For 3, for 2, on 1, reverse the direction, going this way. For 3, for 2, last 1. We have one last little piece and then we're done. Grabbing the ball, extend your arms up overhead, extend your legs out long onto the mat. Big inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, lift your arms above your chest, tuck your chin to your chest. Peel yourselves all the way up the mat. Inhale, exhale, forward fold over your legs. Holding here for 3, for 2. On 1, roll it all the way back down to your mat. One more slow like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, peel off your upper back, your low back. Lift all the way up. Find a tall seat first, and then forward fold. For 3, for 2. On 1, stack it all the way up. Arms come to shoulder height. Tuck your tailbone. Lower it all the way back down. Now we're going to pick up the pace. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive it forward, but don't find your tall spine. Keep your spine curved. Reach for your toes, don't touch them, and roll it all the way back down so the spine stays curved. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward, and roll it back. Inhale, exhale, dive it forward, and roll it back. You're here for 5. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive it forward, and roll it back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward, and roll it back. Inhale, exhale, lift for 3, and roll it back. Inhale, exhale, forward for 2, and roll it back. Inhale, exhale, lift for 1. Roll it all the way back. Inhale, exhale, hug your knees into your chest, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Ball stays in your hands. You're squeezing into the ball. Extend both arms up overhead. Extend your legs out long. Bend everything in. Same thing we did during our warm-up, except now we have weights in the ball. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Legs are going as low as they can go while maintaining a neutral spine. Arms reach up overhead. Extend and bend. Head, neck, and shoulders stay lifted. We're here for 5. Bend it in. You're here for 4. You're here for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it out. Bend your left knee in. Circle the ball under your left. Reach it up overhead. Extend your leg out. We go in, extend, staying to the left side. We circle it in and up, in, out, in, out. For 5, you can drop your right toes down if you need to. For 4, for 3, last 2. Hold it in on 1, pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it out. Other side. Whew, I need a minute. Other side in 1 breath. Big inhale. Exhale. We'll reset, head, neck, and shoulders in. Extend everything out, hold. Right knee comes in, ball circles under, ball reaches up, right leg extends long. In, extend, in, extend, in, extend, for 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, last 1, hold it in, pulse your head, neck, and shoulders up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Go ahead and remove the ball and remove your ankle weights. We are done with the workout portion of class. I have a love-hate relationship with the ball. It's probably my favorite prop, but it is the most painful. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, full body stretch, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach through your fingertips and your toes. Exhale, hug your right knee into your chest, give it a tight squeeze. And then use your left hand to pull your right knee across your body. Open your right arm out to the side, gaze goes over your right shoulder for a nice twist. Holding here. For 3, for 2, on 1, exhale, lift your leg back up through center, bend your left knee into tabletop, and press into your left knee with your right ankle, hands interlaced behind your left knee for a figure 4, both feet are flexed, and we pull both legs into our face to feel the stretch in the back side of our right leg. For 3, for 2, on 1, release your left leg back down to the mat, extend your right leg up to the ceiling, walk your hands up your right leg, inhale to prepare, exhale, bend your head, bend your elbows, float your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, holding here, for 3, for 2, on 1, lower your head, neck, and shoulders down, release your right leg to the mat, hug your left knee into your chest, give it a tight squeeze. And then use your right hand to pull your left knee across your body. Gaze goes over your left shoulder. Holding here. For 3. For 2. On 1, lift your leg back up through center. Bend your right knee into tabletop. Find your figure 4 on the other side. Hands interlaced behind your right knee. Both feet are flexed, and we pull our right knee into our face. Feeling the stretch in the back side of our left leg and our left glute. Extend your right leg out long, extend your left leg up to the ceiling. Walk your hands up your left leg, bend your elbows, float your head, neck, and shoulders. Feel the stretch here. For 3, for 2. On 1, lower your head, neck, and shoulders down, hug both knees into your chest. Draw big circles with your knees going away from each other. For 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, on 1, reverse the direction, for 5, for 4, last 3, last 2, on 1, hug your knees into your chest, give yourselves a tight squeeze, and then grab the pinky toe sides of your feet and rock from side to side in your happy baby, massaging your spine and your low back. Think about pulling your knees down to the earth by pulling on your feet. Maybe you straighten your right leg. And then switch and straighten your left. Bend both knees, pull them down. Take anything else you might need. And then extend your legs out long onto the mat. Flip your palms, face them up to the sky, and you can rest here in Shavasana, or you can bend your knees, plant the soles of your feet together, and rest in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can pause the video and rest here for as long as you need. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest, give yourselves a tight squeeze, and rock and roll up and down the length of your mat. Meet me in a tall seat with your eyes closed. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up overhead, and exhale, sigh it out. One more big inhale, connecting all that good energy we just made. Connect your palms. bring them down to heart center. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm going to be bringing you 2 new videos every Saturday from here on out. I promise, 1 sculpt, 1 Pilates. If you guys have any suggestions for what you want to see, whether it's a specific muscle group or use a specific prop, let me know in the comments. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks, guys. Bye.